Hello, I'm Shiroz. I'm an account engineer here at EyePop, and I'm so excited to show you guys our new Visual Intelligence Report feature. So with the Visual Intelligence Report, you can upload a batch of images and ask it prompt-based questions about those images. And we have industry templates so that for specific industries, you can come in with a set of questions already inputted, and we will format this for you in a PDF where you can see all your results summarized. And we have industries right now, and we have more coming out soon. So if you click Create Report from our dashboard, you can go ahead and get started. So we're going to go ahead and get started with a roof inspection demo. So I'm going to name this report Roof Inspection, and I'm choosing this from our roof inspection report. So once I click Continue, we can now see that the main object we are looking for is Roof Inspection Report, and we are asking it, what is the roof made of? Is there a leak? Is there damage on the roof? What is the condition of the roof? If I click Add a property to analyze, I can add in a new question, and let's ask it, are the gutters metal or plastic? And it will then try to detect if there are gutters and identify the material of the gutter itself. So the next step is to click Continue. And now you just need to once you have your images ready, you can just choose them from your file and then upload them in here. And now you can see all of our images uploaded. And now once we click Continue, we can review our details of how many properties we have, what is our label, and then once this all looks right, we can confirm and generate our report. Now we can see our report is loading, and now our report is ready for us to review. Let's check it out. Great, we can see a summary of how many images we've uploaded, the questions we asked, and how long it took to process. And now we can view this in 3 different ways. We can view it through our web app here, and we can just see all of our images with these pills, and we can see our questions being answered. Awesome. Is there damage on the roof? Yes. What is the condition of the roof? Poor. Are the gutters metal or plastic? They are metal. Awesome. Now, if we want to see a summary of this information, we can go back and we can click Download PDF. And now we can see here how many images we've analyzed, how many images have issues with them, and the total amount of images. So we can see here that everything comes in populated from the roof type, asphalt, shingles, metal roof. It all got this information from the analysis it did. I didn't enter anything in. We can see how many, what the percentage of images with damaged shingles are, percentage of images with structural damage. We can see this here by category, issues found, and then we have some visual evidence, so we can see which images actually had the roof material issues and the structural issues based off the questions we've asked. And now we can kind of just get a nice summary of our results. Now, if we wanted to update some of these fields, for example, the property address, so we can just type in here 123 address, and then once I click enter, it is going to be inputted in here. Same with our port ID, and all of these fields as well. They are dynamic, so we can change these, and we will see it properly render onto our PDF. And then once this all looks good, we can download this. So let me just add my name, and my license is 123. Awesome. Download. Sweet. If I were to download this, so we have this in CSV format. Now let's do a report where we are analyzing images of vehicles. So we can call this one Vehicle Report, and this will be a standard report. So once we click Continue, we can then fill this in. So what is the main object we are looking for? Awesome. So now let's create another report. For this report, let's do a report for vehicles. So we're going to upload images of vehicles, and we want to know if there's any damage and ask some questions about those images. So we can go ahead and name our report, Vehicle Report. And we also have a template for this. So if we go down here, we can select Vehicle. Once we click Continue, We can see that these questions are already coming in populated, which is awesome. So all we need to do is click continue, and now just upload our images. Once we have our images uploaded, we can just click open. Great, and now we can see all of our images have been uploaded. So now we can just click continue. We can review our details of which questions we are asking and what the label is. This all looks good, so we can confirm and generate our report. Now we can see our report is in progress, so it should just take a few minutes. Awesome, so now it's finished, and we can see our results for the vehicle report, how many images we've uploaded, and all of the questions we asked. And now once we view this, we can see what is the car, make, and model. Honda Civic. Is there visible damage on the car? Yes, the rear bumper and the trunk area are damaged. That's correct. What is the car, make, and model? Ford Fiesta. Is there damage? Yes, front right side damage, including bumper and headlight area. Sweet. What is this car, make, and model? Honda Civic 2016 to 2018. Is there damage? Yes, at the front right bumper. And the estimated value, 12 to 15,000. Great, and now if we want to see our results in a PDF format, we can just click download PDF. And now we can see here all of the questions and the results overview. And yeah, it looks beautiful. And then similarly, we also have a download CSV format, so we can see what this would look like if it was a CSV. And now we can see here all the images we've uploaded and the questions as the headers and all of the data in table format. Awesome. Now let's do a example where we're not using a template and we're actually asking all of our questions on the fly. So for this report, let's do a report on furniture. So we can name this report furniture. And for this, we can just select standard report for the template. And now for the standard report, the main object we're going to be looking at is going to be furniture. And now we can put in our own questions. So we can just remove all of these, add a property to analyze, and let's ask what is the primary material of this furniture? What type of wood finish is this? What is the upholstery material? What is the hardware material? And then let's ask it something like, let's ask it, what room style would this furniture complement? And then give it some examples. And then let's ask it, what other furniture pieces would pair well with the images we've uploaded? Great, now we can click continue. And now we need to upload our images. Great, now we can see all of our images have uploaded. And now we can click continue. And this all looks good, so let's confirm and generate the report. Now we can see our report is ready. Let's check out the results. So we can see our report overview here of all the questions we've asked. Now let's check it out. So what is the primary material? Wood. Type of wood finish is this? What other furniture pieces would pair well? A minimalistic side table, some modern floor lamps, abstract art pieces. It's a pretty good recommendation. Minimalist chairs, modern benches, simple pendant lighting. Great. This is fabric, modern, and a minimalist wooden side table, neutral tone floor lamps, simple wall art. Great, and now let's see our PDF format of this report. see here all of the images we've uploaded, the processing time, and our results overview. Awesome. Great. Now let's do another example. But for this example, we are actually not going to use a template as well, but we are going to have custom questions for this. So for this report, I want to upload a bunch of images of websites and ask questions like, what is the CTA? What is the product offering? What is the design style? To do some sort of competitive analysis using our reports. So we can call this website analysis. And we're using a standard report template. So click continue. We can exit out all of these because we're going to create our own questions. And we're going to define the main object we are looking at, which is a landing page. And now for each landing page, let's ask questions like, what is the primary color scheme? What are the main call to action buttons? What design style is this? And we want to give the response we want in parentheses, so like specific colors and palette description, give some options of modern, minimalist, corporate, creative, other, just so we can have more control in our response. And let's ask a question like, what is the product offering? Sweet. Now we can click continue and upload our images. Now we can see all of our images uploaded here, and now let's click continue and confirm and generate my report. Great, now our report pop is in progress. So we can see that is finished. Now let's view our results. Sweet. What is the primary color scheme? Blue gradient, background transitioning from dark to light blue. The main call to action button is get started for free and see a demo. This is a modern and minimalist with clean typography. What is the product offering? Corporate financial management, including corporate cards, bill payments, and accounting tools. And this is for RAMP. Let's see here. White background with black and orange text, minimal use of color, creating clean and professional palette. The main CTA is start for free, 5,000 credits. Button in black with white text. The design style is modern and minimalist with a clean typography and simple layout. What is the product offering? The product offering is a data service that turns websites into LLM-ready data by crawling and cleaning data from any website. Sweet. What is the product offering? Effortless voice dictation with AI commands and auto edits for faster typing. Awesome. So this came out great. And now if we want to see this in a PDF format, we can do the same thing here. And we can see a good summary of all of the information. And we also have a CSV format. So that came out great. Let's try a similar example, but now we're going to use thumbnails instead of websites. So thumbnails for like YouTube images. Thumbnails are the image you see as the cover of the video you're about to click. So we can call this new report thumbnails report, and the template for this will be standard report. And now we can remove all of these fields and define the main object we were looking at, which is a thumbnail, and we can add in our questions. Does this thumbnail create curiosity or intrigue? Yes, no. What makes it compelling? How clickable does this thumbnail appear? Is the visual hierarchy clear and draw attention? Is the text readable at thumbnail size? Next question, does this thumbnail create intrigue or mystery? Awesome. And now our next step is to upload images. Now we can see all of our thumbnails uploaded. And now we can just click continue. So all looks good. Now let's confirm and generate our report. Great, now we can see our report is ready, and let's view the results. Okay. Does this thumbnail create curiosity or intrigue? Yes, the phrase "we need to act now" creates urgency and compels curiosity about the topic. This is highly clickable. The urgent call to action combined with the friendly face and clear text draws clicks. Does this thumbnail create intrigue or mystery? Yes, the urgent wording and the smiling person creates intrigue about the action is needed, about what action is needed and why. Does this thumbnail create curiosity or intrigue? Yes, the statement about walking away from 60 million creates strong curiosity about the story behind it. Highly clickable, the large monetary figure and emotional expression draws attention and provokes interest. Does this thumbnail create intrigue or mystery? Yes, the mystery of why someone would walk away from such a large sum creates intrigue. Is the visual hierarchy clear and draws attention? Yes, the text dominates the thumbnail with the faces supporting the message. Great. Now let's try one where there is no text. Does the thumbnail create curiosity or intrigue? Yes, the intense and serious facial expression creates curiosity about the person's story or message. Does this thumbnail appear clickable? Moderately clickable, the close-up portrait draws attention but lacks vibrant colors. Does this thumbnail create intrigue or mystery? Yes, the black and white tone combined with the serious expression creates a mysterious and intriguing atmosphere. Is the visual hierarchy clear and draw attention? Yes, the face dominates the visual hierarchy with strong contrast and sharp focus. Is the text readable at thumbnail size? Nope, there is no text present in the thumbnail to assess readability. Awesome. So now we can go back and see our report in a PDF format if we'd like, or we can also see this in a CSV format by just clicking download CSV, and it has been downloaded, and we can see this in a table format and do some further analysis, add on to it, etc.